It's as big as any of them. Just the fact that being born in this area, raised in this area. You and Scott have covered me playing sports since, before I was in high school, for forever. So to be acknowledged in this arena is pretty amazing.
Tell the folks a little bit about what Great Western does post-football. You've been out for a number of years now. How has life been, and what's it meant to you?
Post-football, it's been mainly about focusing on family. Married and have two great kids. Daughter's just now starting her sports journey. She'll be playing college soccer somewhere one day, so that's going to be what the future holds for me, is following her all over the country playing soccer. But just, I work in Springfield, own businesses in Springfield, and just do everything we can to connect with this community.
Well, it isn't any secret now that your daughter, the youngest one, maybe she's the oldest.
No, she's youngest.
Is she oldest?
Youngest.
Play football.
Yeah.
This is football with the guys, and she's doing the kicking and all that sort of thing. How did you feel about that?
I was fired up about it. Football's obviously been a huge part of who I am, and to get to share that experience with someone in an intimate level is pretty awesome. I was just proud of Charlie because, it was a big challenge for her, a big risk, and she exposed herself, and she went out there and she answered the challenge. But honestly, really proud of the boys and how they supported her and cheered for her. They were as big an advocate as anybody out there. It was amazing how they rallied around her. But it was a really cool experience, and so thankful she took the leap and did it.
The National Football League is one of the most burgeoning organizations in the world, not just the country, in the world. You've been in it right really from the starting days, back in the late 90s, early 2000s, really grown beyond that. Do you still follow pro football? Do you condone the sport for everybody to play who is capable of doing it?
I love football and everything that it's given me and the platform that it gave me. I love the sport. I love everything that came along with it, and the good that I got to do because of the sport that I got to play. If your heart's in it, absolutely. I think coached correctly, it's a very safe sport, as safe as any other sport out there. And what it can teach you, and granted, it took me to places a lot of people don't get to go, but all the other little things that it teaches you, that any sport teaches you, as far as time management, commitment, putting the team first. All these things are values that I feel are starting to fall to the wayside in our society, And so now we're with sports, you get another place where we can inflect that into our kids and our youth, and hopefully have them carry those values forward with them.
I'm very glad to be here, and I just feel like it's an honor, a tremendous privilege to be inducted with the other inductees. Obviously, the athletic achievements, they're great, they're fun, but I think now the main focus and the more important thing is what's the message we can give to the children coming up, to the up-and-coming student athletes, and just children all over the world that want to learn, want to grow, that want to compete, and want to do things, whether it's sports related or not. So I'm always glad to be part of any movement that has anything to do with the youth. I think this is fantastic, and I'm excited to motivate more people out there to continue to pursue their dreams.
Okay, I'm going to get to the bad news. Not that it is all that bad. It's not you're recovering well, but are you pretty much over the incident?
Look, it's part of life. Yeah, everybody knows I got shot in the leg. It happened. I'm recovering. I'm very positive. I'm going back to Columbia to visit again. I have no ill will about anything, and I'm moving forward, and it is what it is. It's part of my life. It's part of my story, and I'm going to use that to motivate others and to continue to build, create, and provide opportunities.
Tell the folks a little bit about Jake Paul and what you're doing with him.
He's doing good. He's a hard-working kid, and this is another, first-hand example of what I've seen, in my life directly for the last 4 years. A kid who decided to go out there and work his ass off and put everything else to the side and dedicate everything in his life to jumping all the way in, which is exactly what he's done. And look at the results Jake's been able to have. He's been able to, work hard. He's taken his lumps in the gym. Trust me, I've been there for him. He's taken his lumps. It hasn't all been rosy. It hasn't all been easy. He's had a lot of ups and downs. But if you continue to work, if you're consistent, if you dedicate yourself, eventually the cream always rises to the top, and that's what we've seen with Jake. So a lot of big things coming from him.
It means a lot. I'm very honored. When Jenny called me, I was definitely surprised. I had no idea. So I was very excited. Again, very honored just to be, recognized for the accomplishments, but also just to represent my family as well, and then, the city of Springfield.
Now, tell the folks a little bit why Michelle is standing next to you, because there is a family as well as team relationship.
Yeah, so Michelle and my sister Carrie played together at Marshfield, only for a year, but still are very much a part of the Lady J team. And I was actually very, very little whenever they were playing. And so it means a lot to be included as well with them, because that's what I grew up hearing about and knowing about with my sister.
Yeah, we were excited for them because we knew what that felt like, and we knew how the hard work and what it took to get there. So we were super excited, for them.
You had such a magnificent career individually and with a great Marshfield program. Those days still are very strong in the memories of most of us. Does it mean anything to you?
Oh, goodness, yes. To be a Lady J is definitely a big honor. All of the girls and the coaches, everybody that we got to play with, just our fans. I remember our games, that there would be fans that would be waiting for hours to go to one of our games, to the point where they would have to put fans in an overflow into the cafeteria. So just our community, the support that they gave to us was truly an honor.
Just do what you know how to do. Play the game and enjoy it, and don't have any true expectations. Just go in there and do what you know how to do best. And I haven't seen Cayman live, but I have been able to hear about her and see what she's done on the news and things like that. But I think that she's going to be a great addition to the Lady Bears, and I'm excited to watch them. As my little girls are also invested in the Lady Bears too, so we've gone to more games, and so we look forward to watching her next year.